Alright, let's put this up on the wall. Just gotta clean up my workspace, man. I got shit everywhere. Gotta do that next. It's the next project. Gotta work on those blades again. Shit everywhere. Well, welcome to today's episode. Today's episode is gonna be fucking A, having fun. Don't mind the board in front of my face. It's what I use when I fucking build now. This is my little bar that I use to stream. So, but today is all about flying this little guy, and I've already put a couple packs through it, and fuck, this thing is awesome. It's super windy. It's like super windy. Like, let me see if I can show you if the camera will focus. Let's see if it'll focus. I don't know if it'll focus. It's pretty bright out there. But if we were to go out there, you would see that it is really,
Welcome to OpenTX.
really windy. So we're gonna rip this little guy.
Throttle warning.
I don't think the wind will affect it too much, but we'll find out together. Just charged up all 3 packs, so I plan to rip up these 3 packs that I have charged. So I need to order more. I probably will. This week I'll order some more packs so we can fly a lot more on this channel. But I'm just excited to have a small drone that I can fly at the house again. Damn, that sounds like a big jet. That sounds like a big jet. Alright. Oh yeah, that sounds like an F-18 or something. Let's try and get this all nice and centered up. Not all goofy. Let's get that right there. That sounds like an F-18. I'm gonna look real quick. Fuck, it is so windy today. Why has it gotta be so windy? Especially when I want to fly. I finally built a drone and I want to fly it, and it's crazy windy. But anyway, let's get to it, shall we? So building the little guy was an interesting process. So what I figured out this morning is I actually built it backwards. So there's a wider Y on one side than the other. So when you build this little guy, you got to make sure that you put the camera on the wider side. Otherwise, the blades will hit. So if you look at these blades, it actually got bent on the tip a little bit when I tried to turn it on. Not a big deal. Just basically undid everything and flipped it around. Problem solved. So now the fun part is just trying to contain this extra cable I left in here. Probably should have cut these shorter, but it's whatever. You never want to run too short though, from what I've noticed, but it doesn't really affect it. Its overall performance. You will see in a second that this little thing is quite the little performer. This little thing hauls fucking ass. Let's get our battery on. Let's get it centered. Get a nice center of gravity. And we'll slap in our little connector, and BAM! We're powered up. So I've already tuned it today. It flies pretty damn good right now. The stock PIDs, it flew decent. I wouldn't say it flew terrible, but I'd say it definitely flew decent. So this little guy's a little performer, man.
Warning.
Got everything all configured. It's been an interesting day. I gotta turn down the brightness on these goggles. I think that the brightness is too high on them. I think. Oh man, wrong button. No, wrong button again. Seems like it's just super bright. I don't know. Maybe I need to turn the saturation down. When I tried to fly on these goggles earlier, man, it like blew my eyeballs out. Alright, whatever. You'll be able to see. Alright, boys. Shall we? This is the Hornet by HDLRC. Oops. That's a crash. Stuck in the coke. Alright, we got it. We got a little too good. It's alright. Alright. Nobody saw that. Whoops. Fuck, it's windy. I don't know if you can hear the wind, but it's super windy. Let's try this again without hitting the coke. What are you beeping at? See, this thing is a crazy little guy. It's so windy. Let's see if you can see these trees blowing. Like, really hard gusts. Like, fucking blowing so hard here today. Fuck, this wind. It is not making it easy to fly, let me tell you. It's just gotten really gusty in like the last hour. Like, I'm pitched pretty far forward. Fighting the wind. That'd be easier just to go upstream. Whoops. Sliding on the battery. Whoops. Got caught. Ugh, windy and cold. Some bitch, man. It's fucking chilly out. Nobody talking. Alright, well, it's just me flying. Whew, almost hit. That was close. Better stay over the lawn. Well, that's my neighbor's lawn. I don't think Fran would care if I crash in her lawn since I already have like twice. This guy's got a lot of punch in it, man. Just doing some crazy shit right now over the lawn. Oh, Woo, fuck, we almost hit that. That was close. That would have been a hard crash, too. I mean, you'll see that. I don't know if you can see this, but fucking trash cans are all blown over in the fucking neighborhood. It's windy here today. Still guy flies pretty good, though. Like I said, I've been just kind of tweaking it just to get the ultimate performance out of it. Oh shit, I'm getting dizzy! It's a gust. I'm pitched pretty far forward to try and fly up this. Shit. Let's check it. Saw my truck, so I just had to yank it to the right and just crash it. Don't want to hit my truck. All good. No damage. Surprising. But yeah, I saw this thing going right at my truck, and I'm like, fuck that. I'm not hitting my truck with it. So I pulled it right into the driveway, and it bounced, but no damage. Surprising. So I just fucking crashed into concrete pretty hard. I don't even think I want to try flying around the house right now. This guy flies really good. Handles really good. So there's no cars coming, so I don't get hit by a car. That would suck. I mean, this is a really light drone, and I'm fucking fighting the wind pretty hard, so... Fuck. Wind. Damn it! Switch my center of gravity's good. We still got a little bit left in this pack, not much. I'll just rip off what we got left. Fucking wind, man. It's so windy today. It sucks. It's not make flying easy, that's for sure. Come on. Uh-oh. Alright. Into the coffee box. Anyway. Just wish it wasn't so windy, but can only do what we can do, right? This little guy is a ton of fun. Like, it's probably the best flying drone I have right now. Well, it's probably the only flying. Well, I got one other flying drone, but I was going to say, it's probably not a good statement because I've broken most of mine. Waiting on parts. That's what they should call this sport. Waiting on parts. Hashtag waiting on parts. It's like a never-ending fucking thing. Waiting for parts. But I am going to buy more blades for this little guy because I am going to trash these. You get 6 with it. But I built this one. Normally right now you would buy this and they would send it to you and you have to solder on your own receiver. But I went ahead and asked them to send me the parts so I could build it myself, which they did, and they sent me a bad power distribution board for the 13 amp stack, which is the HGLRC 413. So I built it and it blew up and then they blamed me. But it was not me. They tried to say I reversed the polarity of the wiring from the positive and negative. Okay? I was an avionics technician for fucking 10 years. There's no way in hell I did that. Who's calling me? Telemarketer, probably. Hello? Hello? I'm hanging up. Do not hang up! First thing it fucking says. Fucking stupid ass telemarketer. They must know me well. I'm gonna fucking hang up instantly. Just look at the wind, man. You can tell by the pitch that I have to put the drone. Watch, if I just hover, watch it, it's gonna get blown away. Like the drone's actually compensating for the wind, like pretty hard. It's super windy. It sucks. Doesn't mean we can't have some fun though. This little thing's. If I try and go around the house, I'm probably going to crash because of the wind. Because as soon as I go on the back side of the house right there, there's going to be no wind, and I'm going to have it all cranked over to compensate for the wind, and I'm going to crash horribly into my house. So oof, that was a tough one. Let's see about arm before it gets. That was a tough crash. Yeah, I'm gonna need to order more blades. Fuck. This thing just got mangled. Surprised the battery didn't eject on that crash. The fucking blades are all bent now. Damn, this one broke too, I think. Alright, well. Do I have enough blades to repair the ones that broke? That one's cut. I'm gonna have to order more of these gem fans, 2540s. Oh shit. And I lost some wires. Well, gotta repair. Hashtag time to repair. That sucks. Just when we're starting to have fun, we broke something. The S-bus wire got pulled out. That's why it was beeping like that. It's because it wasn't getting a signal from the radio. So I'll probably have to zip tie this spare or this excess wire I got right here. You little fuck, get on there. Woo! That's hot. Okay, I have to change my angle or something. I can't see it. This light sucks. Just touch this wire back on real quick, and then I'm going to zip tie in this excess wire. Okay, that should be back on. Fuck, man, that was a hard crash. You just wrecked really hard. So I think I'm going to zip tie that right to that post. Where's one of them little black zip ties that came with this drone? I need one of those really tiny ones. One of these little guys right here. We're going to take one of these little guys. I'm going to zip tie these wires up to this post so they don't come out again. I think what happened is that one came out and got pulled off by the blade. It didn't get cut, but it got pulled off. Now the other question is, how the hell am I going to get this around this post? That is a valid point. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this. Sure, I'm going to try. What else could I could just zip tie it to the top of this frame right here too. This would work, but I don't want to pull it towards the propeller, but maybe I'll just come right here. So what do you guys think of that crash? Was that a 10 out of 10 or what? That was a really good crash. I went to do basically a power loop off of my house. Misjudged, pulled power too hard, and that just came off again. Fuck. So I need to get that to stick better. Okay, that should be pretty well stuck on there now. So anyway, I went to do a power loop off the house and basically misjudged the distance, the wind didn't help, and I fucking crashed horribly. crashed horribly. Should make a new hashtag for that. Every time I'm flying, spam it. That's exactly what I just did. Crashed horribly. But I just want to keep that excess wire from getting chopped off, so just going to set that wire up in the frame, zip tie it on. One of these propellers is going to rip off, but as soon as I apply torque to that, the blade's going to come off. So I might just have to change out this blade. This thing's looking pretty ragged anyway. It ate the concrete pretty hard. I need to order more of these gem fans though. I'm going to do that as soon as I'm done streaming today. I'll order some more of these so we can fly this little guy here. Because I got a feeling I'm going to go through props like crazy. I'll show you what I mean right now. Yeah, this one's ripping off. Where's that blade removing tool for the... Look at this. So, like, I've ripped this part of that off, so that's trash. That's trash. I have 2 spare blades, so not many, but enough. I need this goes on here. I'm gonna need like 100 gem fans. It's a pretty rugged little design though, because it took a fucking full speed crash onto my driveway pretty well. And a full speed crash into the asphalt. The only thing that got damaged on that was I pulled the wire out and broke a blade. The blade didn't even break, it just kind of ripped. Do I want to repair any of these other ones? I only have one other spare one that I could put on one of you two. This guy's looking pretty beat up. I think they all are at this point. Too bad these 3 inches won't fit. They would definitely strike. Well, should we rip it again? Let's see if it'll fly in its current state. We're looking pretty good. Tighten this battery pull down. Get that nice and tight. Okay, we're going to try and fly it out of the garage easy this time so that we don't crash into shit. Nice and easy. When did he get here? That wobbling is from the blade being bent. Because I wasn't there until we wrecked. This might just be too windy to fly. That one blade is super bent. Whew, that was close. We're just not getting any hang time right now either. You're back. Where's my kid when I need him? I don't think we got much power left in this battery anyway. Yeah, not much. It's the Western Terminator's back. This pack's done. Close enough. Well, one of these blades is seriously out of balance. Let's take a look at it. It's not that one, it's the new one. I'm going to go order some new ones. Might just throw these two on the charger. So, short stream today. That's the Hornet. It flies good. So anyway, if you guys want, tune back in later. It's too windy right now. I'm just not... Where's this fucking thing? How come it's not working? Anyway. Nope. Nope. Here, I'll just take this. I'll put this up here. It's just too windy today to do anything good. So, we've ripped 2 packs, but I've already almost destroyed this thing, crashing because of the wind. So, look, I mean, look at how hard the impact right there did. It actually, like, split the carbon fiber. So, it was a crazy impact. And it held it. It didn't die. So, I might have to glue that back together or something. I don't know. What are you doing? There's like a rock embedded in the frame. Check that out. You see that rock embedded in there. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'll have a VOD with going up a weekly blog about parts and some other stuff. That'll be on the YouTube channel. We're gonna order more of these little blades, so I'll get some more of those going. I'll order those today. So we'll have those hopefully by Friday if I order them today. So anyway, hope you enjoyed today's quick stream. What was it? 20 minutes? 30 minutes? Mostly crashing. It's too windy. Anyway, tune back in later. Thanks for checking. Peace.